Hello, I'm Claire from Wild Ginger Running, and here are my 5 reasons why you'd want to invest in a super bright head torch for trail and ultra running. How bright should you go, and what features should you look for? It's powered by Silva, the high quality head torch company from Sweden, so I'm going to be using this sleek little super light beauty, the 600 lumen Silva Cross Trail 7XT, to demonstrate. Check out their whole range of head torches at silvasweden.com. There's a link in the film description below. And I'll be wearing the Cross Trail 7XT and the Trail Runner Free H reviewed here this winter, so I'm keen to know from you, what's your favourite head torch? Let me know in the comments below. So firstly, when do you need a super bright head torch? There are 5 reasons that I can think of to go super bright, but do let me know if you can think of any more in the comments below. 1. It's helpful to have more light if you are a less experienced runner who is less confident running off-road at night. 2. Definitely if you're navigating, you want to go super bright to light up the surrounding features, particularly in a night navigation event where you want to navigate and run as quickly as you can. 3. When you're crossing difficult or technical terrain, you want as much light as possible to run in safety. 4. If your eyes are not the best in low light, despite how many carrots you eat, some runners just can't see as well in the dark as others. And number 5. If you cross-train on your bike and you want a super bright head torch that will also work on your handlebars or your helmet. If you answered yes to any one of these, then you need a super bright head torch like this one, the 600 lumen Silva Cross Trail 7XT. So now the next question, how bright should you go? Don't be duped by enticing packaging that says this torch kicks out 1,000 lumens. You must also look at the burn time and the battery weight, which may only be a couple of hours without having a battery the size of a baked bean tin. The balance between brightness, battery life and weight is the holy trinity of head torches, and the Silva Cross Trail 7XT nails it because it can kick out a massively bright 600 lumens of intelligent light, we'll get to that in a minute, for a maximum of 8 hours, which will see you all the way through the night for ultras, many long winter runs and commutes, night navigation races, lighting up the way ahead with an impressive 140 metre beam. And it only weighs 204 grams with the option to carry the 132 gram battery in your pack or pocket using this included 38 gram wire. Once the battery's in your running pack, you have an even lighter, freer feeling run with only 72 grams on your head. Finally, let's go through the best features to look for. 1. Small and compact. So the smaller the better with both the lamp and the battery so that you can easily stow it away in a running pack pocket. Number 2, easy to use. So one thing that is best on the larger size, however, is the on-off button, which needs to be nice and big like this one so you can find it easily in the dark and use it with gloves on. 3, easily adjustable. So both the lamp angle and the headband, which you need to be able to adjust whilst you're running, so that if you get hot and take your buff off, you can tighten it without stopping. 4, a grippy headband. So once I was using a cheap head torch that didn't have the grippy rubber lining inside the band, and it slipped down and it smashed me on the nose mid-descent from a mountain. So not only could I not see, I felt like I'd been punched in the face. Not fun. So definitely make sure yours has an anti-slip silicone strip inside like this one. 5, no darkness. So you don't want the head torch to turn off while you cycle through the brightness modes. So I've run before in head torches that go low light, medium light, brightest light, off. But if you make a mistake or you thought that you could go one brighter with one more click, you're left just running blind at the worst possible time. You want a head torch like all the silver ones that need a couple of seconds hold down to turn on or off, and then single clicks to cycle through the brightness settings. 6, useful lighting mode. So it's all very well having a super bright head torch that whacks out 1,000 lumens, but what about its medium and low light modes? Are they actually useful too? So for easier, slower, less technical trail running, 250 lumens is perfect. And for road running or a reserve mode, around 50 to 100 lumens works too. So usefully, the medium light setting on the Silva Cross Trail 7XT is 11 hours with an 80 metre beam, and the road running or reserve light setting is 80 lumens for 16 hours with a 50 metre beam. 7, intelligent lighting. So it's very handy to have a floodlight and a longer spotlight in one beam so that you can see the terrain coming up immediately under your feet and the surrounding features for navigating too. So this is something Silva do very well with the 2 LEDs in their head torches, as well as their flow light technology that optimizes the flood or the spotlight strength depending on the lamp angle. Or you can just turn flow lighting off by holding down the on-off button for 3 seconds when you turn the head torch on. 8, water resistance. So most head torches are water resistant, as obviously they can't go under your hood. So check that it has an IPX5 rating or higher to make sure it's totally rainproof. 9, the option to carry the battery in your pack. This battery isn't even that heavy at 132 grams, but if you want your head as free and light as possible, it's great to be able to attach this longer wire to the lamp and pop the battery into your running pack or pocket for an even comfier run. 10, battery charging. The sooner the better with battery charging, and the Silva Cross Trail 7XT only takes 4 hours for a full charge for 8 hours running at 600 lumens of brightness. The cable is also a common USB-C connector, so you've got much more chance of finding somebody with a spare if you forget yours at a race. It's super handy to know how much battery that your head torch has left as well, so look for a panel like this that displays its charge status. A low battery warning is also a must. This one blinks at you and then it has a reserve mode for at least 30 minutes at 80 lumens, so you're not left in total darkness. 11, other attachment options. So if you like cross training like biking, it's also good if your head torch comes with some other attachment options like these for your bike helmet and your handlebars. It's really easy to transfer the Silva Cross Trail 7XT across with these handy clip-on attachments. 12, quality. So finally, there are a lot of cheap head torches out there claiming to be super bright or having 1,000 lumens for X amount of hours, but a head torch is not something you want to scrimp on, as a faulty product can really get you into a life or death situation on a dark mountainside. Always go for a reputable brand and use recommendations from trusted gear reviews and friends who've used them for years, like me. So that's my advice on super bright head torches for night running and races, powered by Silva. I hope that helped you out, but if you still find it confusing, just relax and get this one, the Silva Cross Trail 7XT. It comes highly recommended by me. And if you decide you don't need a super bright head torch, just try the 400 lumen Silva Trail Runner Free H. See the review in the thumbnail that will pop up at the end of this film. And find out more about the whole range of Silva head torches at silvasweden.com. There's a link in the film description below. Remember, I'll be wearing Silva head torches this winter, so follow me on Instagram at wildgingerrunning to see how brightly the Silva Cross Trail 7XT lights up my trails. And I'm keen to know from you, what is your favourite head torch at the moment? Tell me in the comments below. If you like this film, click the subscribe button for more trail running advice and inspiration from Wild Ginger Running YouTube channel, and check out my head torch reviews playlist here. And consider buying my book for everything you need to know about trail running in one handy package, including more night running tips, gear, nutrition, injury advice, and training plans from 10k to 50k. Check it out here. Happy night running, everybody, and I'll see you on the trails.